It's August, which is also National Sandwich Month, but there are so many things that go in between these slices of bread. And as a farmer, sandwich artist myself,
yes, you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Subway, for having me back in high school. I know personally, though, that a lot of people can stack a lot of things in their sandwiches in so many different ways. It's very variety-based.
That's true, and that's why to help us stack our sandwich, we have our mom-to-mom nutrition, Katie Serbinski, joining us, and that's also why I didn't have lunch today, because I knew you were going to bring something great for us. So why don't we get started with what we have right over here in front of you?
Yeah, so some breads and spreads.
Breads and spreads. That's usually where the sandwich starts, right? You think about, what am I going to put between those two slices of bread? But this is usually where the hiccup is for people, because, you know, as a society, we're taught, carbs.
Right, I know personally I'm
them.
always afraid of having bread. So how do you go about finding the right one?
Yeah, great question. So for me, I go straight to the nutrition facts label. So first ingredient, whole grains. So if you're looking to make a higher fiber choice, less calorie choice, always look for that whole grain as the first ingredient.
Gotcha.
For me, I know that you know, it just kind of depends on what my kids are in the mood for that day. We have a variety of carbs in my house. But don't feel bad about taking 2 slices of bread. Our brains and our bodies need carbohydrates to function. So that keto, no carb diet, not for us. Not for us working women. So anyhow, the breads and spreads, you can go with a whole wheat bread, you can go with a rye bread, bagel, wrap. Wrap is what I brought for you ladies to try here today. So this is a Mushu beef and apple wrap.
Mushu beef and apple. Okay.
Yeah, so
You know I love my fruit on any kind of sandwiches, so I'm really interested in this.
it's sweet and spicy and filling. And the Mushu is just a name to put in the recipe because in Chinese, Mushu means wrap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so you have apple on there. I see some lettuce. Right?
Yeah, like a coleslaw mix, just a store-bought coleslaw mix. I used this, a Baja Chipotle sauce to put over the top. The recipe on Beef It's What's for Dinner has a homemade sauce you can use, but if you're in a pinch, like most of us are, when we need a portable meal, like a wrap or a sandwich, go for store-bought. It helps you.
So super convenient to make, especially when people like us, we're always on the go, we're always running and whatnot. And then like you said, if you have a little bit more time, you can make your own recipe, and we'll have that recipe on our website as well. But now that we've conquered the breads and the spreads, what do we have going on in the middle? What type of meat do we have here?
Yep, so this is our meat of the sandwich, and my favorite part of the sandwich. I'm a bread girl, but gotta go to the beef because protein is the most satiating nutrient. Satiating meaning it's the most filling. So for me, I'm packing on a lot of protein to my sandwiches and wraps because I know it's gonna keep me fuller longer. So if you limit the amount of protein in your sandwich, you're gonna feel hungrier, right? So that tends to be why we may, you know, reach for more, have a thicker bread, right? Because we want something that's a little bit more filling.
And that's good to know as well, especially at least for me after work. I'll usually have lunch in the middle of the day, but I have a long time until I finally get home, take a minute to relax. And if I haven't cooked dinner already, then I'll start getting a little bit hungrier. So it's good that, like you said, to pack on more protein and keep you full for a longer period of time.
Yes. And down here, we are having kind of a little bit of, we have salad, but we have some veggies. What's going on over here?
Yeah, so you notice I have the deli meat recipe here, and here is a steak recipe. So last night's leftovers turned into today's lunch. This is a steak Caesar sandwich. So again, made easier by Caesar store-bought salad pack. So what I love about this recipe in particular is that we have 3 different ways we can serve it here. A steak Caesar salad, steak Caesar salad sandwich, or you could just do a steak Caesar lettuce wrap with a piece of
just lettuce?
Well, yeah, that didn't work out right. But, you know,
I know what you're saying.
Piece of lettuce and wrap.
And wrap it in there. And then you don't have that bread if you wanted to kind of be cautious of, you know, not having bread that day, if that is your choice.
Definitely not something to fear. A sandwich, like anything, can be made healthier just with a few substitutions.
Yeah, I know. I see an avocado in there too if you didn't want that mayo and stuff.
Exactly.
So just kind of being aware of what you pack on with your, you know, breads and spreads. But yeah, something to kind of always vary it up. I like it.
Me too, especially because I have my eye on this one right here.
I know.
But thank you so much, Katie. And we'll have, of course, these sandwiches are very delicious and convenient, like you mentioned. We'll have the full recipe listed on our website. And let us know which do you guys make at home too. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.